Here's Dave H. Side Kennels. What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? Figured I'd jump on them a little late, but better late than never, I guess, right? Figured I'd jump on here, see if anybody even comes on. Go lay down. Fuck out of here. The minute I get on the live, you want to sit there and bother me. Dog does it every time. So anyway, I just got home not too long ago, about 7:15. And I get home, I'm pulling into my house right here, parking my work van, and I see a car parked out in front of my kennels, right? So I don't know who it is. So I jump out of the van, I walk over to the car, I'm like, yo, you need something? You alright? He didn't answer me. So I asked him twice. I asked him a third time. And the next thing I know, my neighbor, who's a drunk, half the time anyway, comes over across my front yard yelling and screaming, acting stupid, yelling at me. What's up, man? How's everybody doing? Anyway, my neighbor comes running over, yelling at me and shit. I'm like, Ray, man, don't yell at me, because I just got off work. I'm already pissed off because I had to go do a job, wait like an hour and a half away that I didn't want to do. I was already in a bad state of mind, right? So, and this guy's one of those guys that, he's always got to one up you. If you tell him don't mess with me, he's like, don't mess with me. I'm like, yeah, fuck out of here, dude. So he kept talking that shit. Finally, I said, fuck it, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I put my fucking hands on. I said, you got a fucking problem, let's go. Right? That motherfucker stepped to me. I kicked that motherfucker right in the solar plexus, man. He think that, see his gray hair? Don't let it fucking fool you. I kicked that bitch right in the chest. Boom! Knocked his ass right the fuck down. I don't play that shit. Fuck out of here. That shit pissed me off, man. He's out here screaming at me. All these motherfuckers, all these fentanyl freaks that live in this goddamn park think they're somebody. You got the wrong one, bro. Let me tell you right now, you fuck with the wrong fucking crazy white boy. That shit pissed me off, man. I help this guy next door all the time, he's crying the blues and shit. He come over fucking half drunk, yelling and acting fucking stupid. I'm like, bro, man, not tonight. So I had to check his ass. Then I yelled out to these fucking fentanyl assholes down the street, right? I said, y'all motherfuckers think you run shit around here. I said, you don't run fucking nothing. Next thing I know, we hear a gunshot go off. You know what I told him? I said, them fucking guns don't scare me. I said, I got them too. You can come get it whenever you want to get it. We can all go down together. That shit pissed me off, man. I mean, I literally just got out of my truck. I didn't even open my door to my... I didn't even get to the house yet. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this message is held for her review. I don't give a fuck. Hold it all you want. I didn't even open my door yet, and people are busting my chops. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. But anyway, I had to fucking tune him up a little bit and let him know I ain't the one. But anyway, I got Vader sitting here munching on a bone. Got a lot of shows coming up. And as far as puppies go, I've been having shit luck with breedings lately. And like I said in my video on Facebook, I'm going to take all the dogs. I'm getting everybody checked to the hilt. And if everybody's fertile and everybody's good, there's no brucellosis, nothing, anything out of the ordinary for either my stud dog or the bitches. Next time I'm doing surgicals. Every one of them's getting a surgical, because I don't have time to play around anymore. This is ridiculous. I mean, I had those progesterone tests and everything done to the fucking number, like perfect, and didn't get nothing. I'm feeding them 3/4 raw, 1/4 kibble. So they're not getting too much kibble with too much bad stuff in it, because they're hardly getting any. They're getting mostly raw. I mean, as good as I feed and take care of these dogs, I cannot believe I didn't have any puppies. I mean, I'm so like sick about it. It's just crazy. And I got a list of people a mile long that want them too. I mean, I got judges that want dogs. I mean, I can't even produce them. I mean, how do you think I feel? I look like an idiot. But I'm doing everything right. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I gotta get my charger so my phone don't die. Hold on a second. My bad. All right, I gotta turn this light on. Yeah, man. So like, this shit is crazy. You know, I just can't catch a break with the breedings. Let me just plug this in, guys. My phone's been working hard all day, so running around in the truck. Even when I had it on the charger, it's still dead. So, like I said, we get everybody checked out and get that all done. And just to make sure, just double, triple check everything. And then I'm going to do surgicals on them next time. I'm not playing around because I got to get litters. You know, I mean, Vader's going to be 5 years old in September. And that's not old, but I mean, for a big breed, a large breed, he's getting up there. You know, because usually at 10 years, they're done. You know, maybe 12 if you really take care of them. If you feed them really well and keep them lean, you might get, but usually 10 years is about the max. So we got Skylife in here, got Wuhan in here. So anyway, as you can see, I got trophies on top of the refrigerator. I got trophies over there. I got trophies everywhere. I got 7 trophy totes in the kennel building that I have nowhere to even put them right now. You know, because that stuff adds up. You know, when you go to a show and you get 5, 6 every time. You know, because you take 2, 3 dogs if they win 2 trophies apiece. You know, you like 6 trophies. I mean, then you end up. You know, I don't have a luxurious house like everybody else does. You know, I'm a realist. I'm living the way I'm living. But and then you know, I've been looking for the land thing, and I've still got my eye on a piece. It's 2 acres less than the piece I wanted to buy because they sold that on me. So I'm going to try and purchase that if I can. But, you know, I mean, it all takes money, man. You know, I mean, to be honest with you, if I had these puppies and sold them, I would have been on that land. I would have been there. Done. It was a done deal. I could have sold 2 puppies and put the down payment on it and rolled up on there. So, but, you know, things will get better. You know what I mean? A lot of shows coming up. I got Beauty and the Beast on this. That's a GCR show that's on next weekend, next Saturday, I think it is. And you got the Jungle coming up April 4th. You've got Anthony Gray show in Lumberton. That's an ABKC show. That is March 7th and 8th. You've got Stephanie Sinclair and Timothy Sinclair's show. The Valentine's show they throw. I think that's the 21st of February. A lot of shows coming up. So I'll be outside. Kevin's like, everybody wants a Vader putt. Yeah, if I could produce them, it'd be nice, Kevin. I'm telling you, man. You know, I take care of my dogs, man. I mean, I do the utmost everything with these dogs. So not to get any puppies is just a real kick in the balls. It really is. It's just a real kick in the balls. I don't even have an answer for you guys. I mean, that's why I'm going to go take them to the vet and find out what's going on. You know what I mean? They all look great. They don't have a scab on them. They don't even have elbow calluses on them right now. And they're outside. They look great. Their coats look great. They got heat out there. Like, it's supposed to get really cold tonight, right? I got a 10,000 BTU heater in there. I got backup electric heater. I got straw in all the boxes. I mean, them dogs are pimped out over there. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But I want to get on here. I'm trying to get back on here and do my thing, but it's hard. You know, I'm taking care of the dogs. I'm running the business. I'm just going crazy right now. It's just a lot of stuff, and all the dog shows. I'm like, I don't rest. I sleep like 3 hours a night, four maybe, and then I'm up and I'm running again. So, but I'm not even complaining about it. It's just the way things are. It's just life. It's just the way things go. If you want to do all this shit, you gotta make time for it. So, but Vader's doing okay. Right, Vader? You good boy? There's Vader there. Say, hey, Vader. You're making a mess, chewing his damn bones all over my carpet there. So, yeah, I hope to be on some land, and I'm going to get a new house eventually. Not, and I don't say like, I don't mean like eventually, like 5 years from now, like soon, like in the next year or two. I'm going to get the land first, and then I'm going to, if I don't do a modular house, I was looking at those tiny houses, but the problem, like the ones that are like 1,200 square feet, because it's just going to be me and Linda. It'll be just me for a while, and then eventually be me and her. But I don't know. They want so much money for the tiny house, you might as well buy the 2,200 square foot modular home. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense. How's a smaller house going to be just as much as something that's almost 2,500 square feet? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So, but that's the plan. And the 6 acres I'm looking at now has a field, so I don't have to clear it. So that's $3,000 I don't have to spend on clearing it. I mean, I'll have to brush hog it, but I won't have to like cut trees down and anything like that. So, Kevin Conway says, in the past. What's in the past? What's in the past, Kevin? Tell me. But anyway, we got I got appointments for all the dogs coming up, and everything will be taken care of. I got the bus out here starting. I'm trying to work on the bus, and it's so cold outside. The weather's so terrible. I can't get anything done outside. I can't paint. I can't do. I have to have the exhaust guy come in and weld a piece of exhaust in for me. I can't have him do that. I mean, the thing runs great. It's only got 40,000 miles on it. But it's hard to do anything on the exterior when it's snowing and it's icy out and it's 10 degrees outside. I mean, I moved down south to stay warm, and it didn't work out too good. It didn't work out. Maybe I need to go to Florida or Arizona or something where it's always hot. I was wondering what happened to William Chi that used to come on here. I hope nothing happened. I know he was sick in the hospital. I hope nothing happened to him. Oh, sorry, Kevin. For some reason, this thing hit a couple messages that you sent one you sent me, and the answer to that question is: did I ever let Vader breed to one of my bullies? No, I did not. Believe it or not, you know who's doing that? You know who already did that? Bred his Borbal to a bully is that Jordan Pittman guy out in Ohio. He's calling them South African Toros. So it's basically an XL bully bred to a Borbal. I'm like, oh Lord, and they're Merle. They're fucking Merle too. I'm like, oh Lord. I'm like, are you serious? Crazy. Yeah, well, I've checked. You got to remember, Kevin, I check his semen every time I breed him. What's up, Chill Pit? I check his semen every time I breed him. I put up on the big screen on the microscope, and then it's connected to the TV. I got full tails. I got motility like crazy. So I don't think it's Vader. But I'm going to have him checked. I'm going to have his, even though it looks good, I'm going to have him checked as well. I'm going to do the bitches first. And once they clear, I'm going to check him. Okay? And if I find out that there's something wrong with him, then he'll just stay here, be my pet, and I'll have to get another stud or use another stud. You follow? It's really going to break my heart, though. I put it this way. I just want, if I could get one son from him, like one litter, that's all I'm asking for, just to keep his blood here. That's all I want. I don't have to have 15 litters from this dog. I just need something to carry on. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get, maybe keep one or two males, from him. That's all. Because I've got plenty of females. Because you got to realize something. I don't know. I said this on Facebook, but I didn't tell you on here. The one that I have that I don't own, that I was whelping the litter and we were going to split the litter, I now own her. Okay? She didn't want to continue with the Borbles. So now that Ramcat daughter, I own her. We worked out a deal. So I have Katrina, I've got Karma, and I have another puppy that I'm trying to get paid so I can get here from out west. And that's not a black dog. That's a red female, like a red fawn. But all it takes is money, right? I mean, I'm spending it faster than I'm making it, I can tell you that. Between bills and we all know how this works. You know what I'm saying? So, but the reason I want to go to the vet and get all this done too is that way I'm gonna have documentation to prove that I went to the vet. There's nothing wrong with my stud. There's nothing wrong with my bitch. So if anybody says, "Oh, my dog didn't get pregnant for your stud," well, here's verification of his motility rate on this and that and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? To make sure. I don't want no guessing, or I want to know for a fact that I'm good. That's all. If I was going to go outside for a stud, there's a lot of nice dogs out there. There's a lot of nice dogs out there. Not a great deal, but there's a handful. There's probably 5 to 10 studs out there that are really nice that I can think of off the top of my head. I don't know. I'm probably go to something maybe something, one of Outlaw's males, or maybe one of not Outlaw and why am I having a senior moment? I can't remember the name of the kennel now. Jesus Christ Almighty! The one in Denver. I can't remember her name. Shelby Flynn's kennel. I can't remember her name, her kennel name right now. But they're like the top 2 kennels in the States that I think of. Or I could go to Rhino, because I know Rhino's got, actually, I might go to Rhino. You know why? Because Rhino's got 3 of Vader's brothers. You know what I'm saying? So I could get Vader blood without using Vader. You know what I'm saying? So I have options, but first things first. Let's check and make sure he's okay, because he might be fine. The bitches might be screwed up. Then another thing is too, it could be the kibble. It could be something in the kibble possibly. Then another thing is too, it could be the guy that I was using. It could be maybe it's his PG machine's fucked up. Even though he's calibrating it each time, that don't mean shit. It's not one of the high end ones, so it might not be doing its job. And if you use one brand of if you use like an IDEX and then go to a Wanfo, this shit is different. So I have to track it down and find out what's wrong and fix it. And that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not making excuses. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I'm just trying to find out what's wrong and fix it. Simple. I'm even over being pissed off now. it's personal now. Like now I got to figure this out. Like I want to know. I want to get in the lab and find out what the fuck is going on and make it right. You know, and if you can't tell me, because think about it now, you got to realize something. I bred two Borbles, right? I bred two Borbles and I bred my XL, and I got no puppies. You know, and I let Chad Adams do all my AIs and stuff, and Chad bred Stella, my black tri, 4 times, and we got nothing. And then another thing is too, is that two of these bitches, they're like bouncing off the walls all the time. So stress, I'm thinking, has something to do with it because they're always up rearing up on the cages and running back and forth and acting crazy. So maybe that's got something to do with it. You know what I mean? So I just got to find out. I got to figure it out. So. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm really worried about William though, man. William used to be on here like diehard. I don't know. I don't know if he got sick and passed away, or if he's in the hospital, or because he wasn't doing too good last time I talked to him. People making dumbass comments on here. You're my nephew. Yeah, okay, whatever. But Vader's doing good. Starting today, Vader is on no kibble. He's on 100% raw because he's got to get ready for that show next week. So I want to lean him out. So he gets raw. He's going to get raw probably for the next couple of months because he's got so many shows. I can't put him back on that kibble shit because he gets too blown up. You know what I mean? It blows him up too much. So he's going to be on raw. I'm actually going to get. I talked to Richard down there, DeBerry. I'm getting Foundation Raw delivered to my house. I'm going to get the complete blend, and I'm going to get some chubs of the herring. I'm going to mix the herring in with the complete blend, and then I'm going to feed him and the other dogs that for now. It's not cheap, but you know what? I don't. At least my dogs aren't going to have cancer and all kinds of shit growing on them and stuff. Because this dog food, we all know, all these dog foods are garbage, man. All this dry kibble. By the time you process it, if it says it's 26 protein, I guarantee you it's probably really 19. By the time they get done cooking that shit and everything. And if you see the fillers and all the shit they put in it, it's like, I can't even justify feeding my dogs that stuff anymore, really. So, but Rocco's doing good. Rocco's got to be about 140 pounds now. When I go to the jungle, we got Vader's going. This is his last jungle. Vader's going to the jungle for the last time. So hopefully we can do something with him. I mean, I don't expect him to win the class like for the Borbles because there are going to be some heavy hitters there this year. Like I think the guy that won the Borble Expo, the for Sabs or whatever, is going to be there. And if that dog wins, I'm fine with it because that dog's badass. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of heavy hitters there, so I don't expect to kill it, but I don't expect to do bad either. I mean, you know, put on a respectful performance and do the best you can, But I'm gonna have Rocco out there. I think Rocco might do well. I think he might do well because he moves good and he's really built now. I mean, he's big, but he's still athletic looking. He's not fat. He's not overdone. It's just enough of everything, not too much of anything. Real balanced dog. So Rocco will be going. I'm taking Hot Rod. Hot Rod is my mini Borble because I'm getting into the mini Borbles, and I got to try and champ him out. He's not going to get champed out from the jungle, but I'm saying I'm going to have him in like USBR shows and other shit like that, places where I can show him. Try and champ him out, and then I'm going to get a female from Terry Allen, and because there's only like 5 of us that breed them in the country. I'm one of them, because you got to work it out with Terry. So I'm going to buy a female from her soon, and then I'll be off and running with the minis. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, chop it up with you guys because it's been a little bit. And believe it or not, I bought a new like internet thing. It don't work with the shit. I'll tell you right now. Don't ever buy that Ryoko hotspot thing. That thing is junk. That thing does not work. I canceled that shit. I went out. I bought the Starlink Mini. I got the satellite shit now, and that way I can mount it. I can put it on the bus, on the dark side bus. I can mount it, put the mount on top, put it on there, and I can run the Fire Stick and the TV and all that shit in there, and people can watch TV while I'm driving down the road. You know, put a new sound system in it. I'm putting, I think it's like a 32-inch TV in there with a 4K Fire Stick. You know, so that'll be cool for like a long drive. You know what I mean? I got all the seats moved to the front. It's going to be basically, I think I got seating for, if you really want to get crowded, I could put 12 people in there. But, you know, if you want everybody to have their own row, you put about 6 people in there. That way you can lay down if you wanted to. Because it's 3 seats going across each side. And then in the back, I got a guy here. He's in Albemarle, North Carolina. He does custom dog cages, like with aluminum and diamond plate. And he's building 4 on each side. So I can still walk through them. They'll be in the back. And you can still walk through them. The doors will come towards each other, so they open properly. So the dogs can exit right out the back door and go down a ramp. I'm going to have a ramp there, and I can just bring them right out the back and then right into the show and put them in the crates. Because I have big dogs. They're going to be 3 by 4 foot. Because this bus is like 26 feet long, something like that. It's a triaxle bus, so it's pretty long. It's pretty big. Can I get a dog for $500? Yeah, okay. Everybody wants dog for cheap, man. You know what I mean? They don't realize how much work you put into this shit and how much money you got invested in it, and they just keep asking for free shit or give me a break, give me a break. Nobody gave me a fucking break. You think anybody gave me a break? That dog there cost me fucking $3,500 at 8 weeks old. I ain't get no break. You know what I mean? I'm at that point with the breeding and stuff now. I'll keep the whole fucking litter before I'll sell them for cheap. I'll keep them all. I don't give a shit. I don't care if I got 15 of them here. I mean, I'm not asking a lot for them. Everybody else is asking like 1,500 more than I am. 1,000 to 1,500, depending on who you talk to. So my price is right. I ain't worried about it. And I got good stuff. I just needed to take. If you know, I mean, that one female Katrina, she's appraised at 84.7 SABs. Okay, Vader is 85% knobber. Karma, I haven't gotten done yet because I actually was going to take her to the knobber one. I missed it because I just got backed up I had too much shit going on. They're having one at the ICBR Nationals coming up, so I could take her there if I wanted to. I might go for the appraisal. I don't know if I'll show. I don't have much luck when I go down to Alabama, to be honest with you. Alabama don't show me that much love, so everybody talks about Vader and talks about my dog and talks about me, and I'm like, fuck you. You know? You know, they say the dog's too heavy, so I lean them out. Then they're going to say something else. Then people are always going to talk shit. It's just the way the world is. You know, you're never going to please anybody in this fucking world. So just do what you want to do. Be who you want to be, and fuck them. Don't even worry about it. I don't worry about it no more. I don't care if I win. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I just go in there and show my dog to the best of my ability, and that's it. I don't even get upset about it no more. A lot of times I laugh at it because if I see the dog in front of me looks like a 70 Camaro jacked up in the air like this, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, really? You're going to put that fucking hunk of shit in front of my dog? I'm like, okay. You know? And yeah, I'm talking like that because you know what? When it's that noticeable, like plain as day, like the people outside the ring say, just I walk out of the ring and they say, you just got robbed. I'm like, you think? I'm like, come on. My dog's not perfect, but my dog is a good dog. And there's a lot of other good dogs out there, but there's a lot of shitty dogs out there. You know, the rears on the and the swaybacks on these Borbles I've been seeing, man, they look like fucking 35-year-old quarter horses. You know what I mean? They look terrible. I mean, they really look bad. You know, like the dog might have a nice front end or a nice head and nice front, straight front feet, tight feet, but then you go back to his back and it looks like a ski slope. You know, so. But like I said, next week I'll be up there in Virginia. Um, I'm not a big GCR guy anymore, but I'm going to go. I just, with the whole show thing and the registries and what registry likes me and this, I don't even care no more. I just show up. I show my dog. I already know if I'm under a certain judge, I know I'm not going to win. But I also know if that judge is showing or is judging that class, just don't put my dog in there. It's that simple. Unless I want to try. But if I feel like I'm going to get beat, there's no seat. Don't even fucking enter the dog. I know Danny Cervantes is going to be doing a fun show, so I'm going up there and hang with him, shoot the shit with him. Like I said, I don't really give a shit with anything. It's just get away, do something, have a little fun, and come home. You know what I mean? That's all it is. But trying to think, is there anything else I need to tell you guys? Like I said, when it warms up, I'll be working on the bus hard because I got to get that bus ready by April. So I'm gonna be on that shit, and it don't need that much work. It's more aesthetics than it is anything mechanical. It's got new tires on it. It runs fine. I just need to. The only thing I do have to find for it is a new driver's seat, which I found. I have to go pick it up. I'm getting out of an express van, 3500 express van. I got to bolt that in. Put the new stereo system in it, and say I put the TV, which that's all easy shit. And then I'll put the Starlink on it, and then be ready to go. I'm not going to have the kennels. I'm probably going to have to use crates this time for this jungle, because putting those kennels in is like $4,000 because it's all aluminum and diamond plate. So that's going to be something that's going to be done probably the end of the year or something. Like, I'm not going to get to that right now. So unless I get a big job, if I get a big job and I can do it, then I'll get it done. But then he's going to have it for at least a week, so I got to make sure I'm doing it when there's not a show coming up where I need it to transport. Because I got a Suburban, but the problem is Suburban, I can't fit 4 dogs in that Suburban because they're so damn big. I put 2 dogs in there and it's filled. If I put Karma and Vader in there's no room for nothing else. It's not. That's why I got the bus. I got to be able to take anywhere from 4 to 8 dogs. And now I can do it. Because think about it. Even if Vader's not showing at shows, I'm still going to bring him with me, right? So he's going to be tagging along. I'm going to have his kids, hopefully, in the ring showing. I'm going to have the mini Borble. Eventually, I'm going to have bullies because I'm breeding Stella. I got Stella lined up to be bred. I think she comes back in the heat in March. So she's going to be bred. And then Nala, I'm probably going to breed to Flash because Flash is one of Danny's dogs, and he's probably going to end up coming here. So I'm probably breed Flash to Nala. So I'm doing bullies. I got the Corsos, and I got the Borbles, and the mini Borbles. That's why it's Dark Side Kennels. It's not Dark Side Borbles, because I do what I want and breed what I want to breed. And I know all the bloodlines. People say, well, you're just in it for the bag. In it for the bag? Where's the fucking litters? I ain't made no money. What are you talking about? I do it because I love to do it. And I know the bloodlines for each breed. It has nothing to do with the bag. Because trust me, I just spent $400 on x-rays the other day. So I emptied the bag. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that shit. People always talk about how you make you know who makes a lot of money? Is like the exotics and the Frenchie breeders and all that DNA shit. You know what I mean? They're killing it. These big dogs, it's a lot harder to do this shit. You know? But I like the big dogs, so I do what I want to do. You know what I mean? But I'm going to get off here because I'm tired. I just wanted to say hello. And hopefully I'll talk to you guys again next Friday, 7 o'clock. Once I get the Starlink set up, I'll be on the laptop. And I'll be able to sit down and chop it up the right way. And be able to answer the comments better and all that shit. But I hope you all have a good night. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace.